Welcome back to Medellin, Colombia. We are just a couple minutes here for starting the third game of the day. This is the United States versus Argentina in the World Wheelchair Rugby America's Championship 2022. My name is Dave Mengen. I will be here all week talking over the games, trying to give you some perspective and hopefully being able to read everyone's names and see the score and all those things that are important in commentating, time, etc. So hopefully you're enjoying yourself. You're not working too hard. Maybe taking a break from lunch, late lunch, at 3 o'clock, I guess, at least on this side of the world. I'm getting ready to watch some rugby. First game, U.S. beat Colombia. First half was super tight, but U.S. took over in the second half. We just watched Canada with Brazil, which was also a little bit lopsided, but both teams fought hard. It was good to watch, and I can't wait to see this one. Argentina ranked 19th in the world currently, and USA ranked first, according to the list that I was given. What else can I say? We're about to play rugby, and I love it. Coach Joe Delagrave, his first international tournament with his new team. Well, this has been his team. It's just now he is the coach of this team. It'll be interesting to see how this week goes. The only team I haven't seen yet would be Chile. We'll see them later in the day. All right, the testosterone is out. Let's go play some rugby. Here's the referees are ready. So I see 30, Joselino Gomez. Number 23, Juan Cruz. Number 11, Laturo Fernandez. And I'm betting that number 7 is Matias Cardozo. Matias has been with Argentina for a while. He's quite a player. USA starts. Number 7, Monterius Hutcherson. 15, Josh O'Neill. 22, Corey Puderbaugh. And Liz Dunn taking the jump. Contested. Looks like it's going to be Argentina ball. Fernandez will inbound from the sideline. Cardozo trying to get Gomez out of there, but Puderbaugh had to turn Cardozo, but the ball goes off the front of O'Neill's chair, meaning it's still Argentina's ball. New shot clock. 8 seconds used in the game. Cardozo gets it into Gomez. Gomez passes it to Fernandez, and that looks like a turnover. Nope. Yeah, it's a turnover. That's what I thought. All right. So O'Neill now will inbound. Hutcherson. Oh, it ends up in Puderbaugh's hand. Hutcherson going long. Puderbaugh putting that elbow out there. Gets the try, the first of the game. Now it is 1-0 USA after 30 seconds. Wow. Hutcherson just laid him out. Lautaro Fernandez. Looks like he's okay. He's ready to inbound. Matias going for the ball. Gets around the corner. O'Neal there to stop him. Ball goes off the front of Gomez's chair, number 30. And USA creates another turnover. Josh O'Neal gets it to Hutcherson, who gets it to Puderbaugh. O'Neal is trapped along the sidelines. Juan Cruz. Puderbaugh with the score. Fernandez inbounds. Cardozo gets around Dunn. Hutcherson makes him turn. Again, blasting. Boy, Fernandez better watch out for him. Held down there. It's Hutcherson, but he gets it over the top. If Puderbaugh can get it, he'll get the try. That makes it 3-1 USA. 6:42 left in the first quarter. Cardozo working with Puderbaugh. Gets underneath. Uses his pick very well. Hit from behind. Goes over the top. Fernandez. Better watch it out. Hutcherson goes down there. Looking for another hit, but he didn't really have the right angular momentum to make that one happen. O'Neal with some momentum gets on the floor. Puderbaugh comes up court. Gets through all the defenders except one. But he's got Hutcherson on the other side. 4-2 USA. Cardozo calls timeout as he gets pushed across the line by Puderbaugh. Good defensive play and a good offensive play as well to make sure that doesn't turn into a turnover by calling timeout. So they'll take their timeout. Both teams will go to the bench. They have 30 seconds for a floor timeout. If the coach calls the timeout on a dead ball, those last a minute. Of course, you don't have to use that whole minute, but that's how much you may use. Argentina apparently said what they needed to say. Coach Emmanuel Leguizamón. O'Neal gets his hand on the pass, but tosses it out. Another opportunity here to inbound. This one goes in, but Hutcherson knocks it out. It'll still be Argentina's ball. They're right now fixing the shot clock because it was mistakenly reset. There was no change of possession, so no reset on the shot clock. But it's only 3 seconds. 6:14 left in the first quarter. Score is still 4-2. Fernandez preparing to inbound. Gomez follows Cruz around. Cardozo gets it knocked out, picked up by Fernandez, who throws it away. And Argentina gets the ball back after a whole bunch of contact there by U.S. players trying to stop that ball from going out. So Argentina gets another break. And apparently the 40-second clock reset again. Is that supposed to happen? Quick score by Gomez. Nice heads-up play by Fernandez to get that one in. USA kind of stunned there. I think they were still trying to figure out why, or were still unhappy about not getting the ball. Booterbaugh helping Hutcherson get out of there before he gets it to O'Neill. And that's a try. 5:39 left in the quarter. Poked out of there by Hutcherson. Not quite far enough to get him across half court, but it certainly gave him another 12 seconds to do so. USA switches out their line. We Chuck Melton, number 2. Eric Newby, number 9. Sarah Adam, 4. And a score by Fernandez. Melton's got a long pass from out of bounds. Gets it to Newby. To Adam, who's going to come back. She's trapped, protecting the ball. We're reaching in. She's trying to get it back to Newby and get some separation from him, but she does not. Melton, sure hands. Slows it down. Newby backs in the corner. Beating Gomez. Fernandez looking for Cardozo again. Oh, Newby got a piece of the original. But then that pass just went to Sarah Adam. She was in the right place at the right time. And she'll get the try for it. Josh O'Neill, the only starter left on the floor, has a flat tire apparently. So we will wait for a second. An equipment timeout can last up to a minute. If you take more than a minute to deal with your equipment problem, you must get off the court or call a timeout to get some more time. Most team mechanics are rip-roaring ready to go with those spare tires, and any other problems can usually take care of most anything in a minute. Gomez gets it to Fernandez. Fernando's looks like his chair is an old Vesco as well. Another chair that's been around for a long time. Melton gets hooked up on that picker, but Newby with the ball. Newby's hung up. He's looking for some help, and it's Melton. Back to Adam and Sarah Adam for the try. Fernandez has Gomez. He's across half, and he gets around Adam. Using his trunk, sticking that front half of his body out, leaning the back half, top half back, gets just enough chair position to keep in front of her. Melton looking to throw that thing. Oh, it's... And Juan Cruz gets in the meter. I guess they're going to say that he wasn't going horizontally. So Melton takes it up court from Newby. Follows O'Neill up. Remember, Argentina is shorthanded here. Cardozo going over to Adam. And Melton taking 23 out from when he comes back in on Cruz. Sarah Adam with the try. Four minutes and 17 seconds into this quarter. The score is 9-6 USA over Argentina. And Argentina not shorthanded because of the score, but they do not have someone who can catch. Oh, that pass is over the top of Cardozo. And 10 seconds, no touch, means that's a turnover. Melton will stay there, holding Cruz against that line until he needs to go because he's in complete control of this situation. And he may not leave. Newbie, number 9, tries to get around the corner, being patient. Cardozo getting some slap in there. Adam trying to work the corner around Fernandez. She's a little bit cooked up. Goes back to the other side, hoping to get Newbie. Newbie has to come out of the key for 10 seconds. Josh O'Neill sets a pick, and Adams across. Josh O'Neill, credit for that one. Gomez trying to beat Adam up that sideline. They're running tire for tire. Gets it into Fernandez. O'Neill slaps at it. That will be Argentina's ball. Last touch by the USA player. USA with some substitutions there on the sideline. Mason Simons, number 14, coming in, as well as Lee Fredette, number 1. Gomez can't get to the ball, neither can Cardozo. Intercepted by Simons. Melton has Newbie, but he also has a pick in Fredette. And he'll take it himself. Puts his name on the score sheet. Dropped by Gomez. Can't pick it up. Finally gets control, but knocked out. And that's a turnover. Good heads-up play by the defense to cause that turnover. I think that was Chuck Melton. Simons to Newbie. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left in this quarter. USA is going to run out about 15 of it. $17 on the shot clock. Newbie can't get in, but he hands it to Simons, who gets smacked. And rather than give him the penalty try, they're going to put him in the box. So Gomez with the penalty. Fredette, Simons, and Newbie will back across the line once again. Gomez has to call inbound to Cardozo. Cardozo gives it back. He's going to let Gomez run the offense. They'll set up a play here. Cardozo's in. And Gomez just sneaks in. Caught the USA defense kind of sleeping. Or maybe they just did something they weren't expecting, but wasn't much of a fight there. Not that time. Simon's trying to hang on. Fouled by Gomez as he goes by. Simons got rid of his mask. He was playing in it earlier. I think he maybe just forgot. Wearing it on the sideline, wearing it all around the building. Wearing it in the hotel. So Newbie gets it in to Simons. Simons slowly working toward the goal. Minute 38 left in the quarter. 12-7 USA leads Argentina. Gomez calls for inbound because he's trapped on the sideline. Now Argentina in trouble unless they can get it to Cardozo, who's available. Oh, but a bad pass right into the hands of Mason Simons. Now USA drops back into the key. Minute 22 on the game clock. And a score. Gomez fights his way through. Melton to Newby. Newby caught in traffic, but Melton's out. He's got Simons. Decides to pull back. They're at 1 minute. USA wants to work it down to 54, 52 seconds. And that they will. Guarantees them one more possession. Unless Argentina scores quickly, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. "12-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 19-15 USA. Argentina on the attack. Gomez goes toward the corner. Attacked by Melton and Newby. Over his back. Gets it in there, but they're resetting the shot clock. Because it was a turnover. Simons. 15 seconds left. You can hear Team USA counting down. 7. Melton going to take it home himself. And with 2 seconds left on the clock, USA scores another try. And Argentina will end the quarter this way. So after the first quarter, it is 13 USA, 6 Argentina. I believe that's the score. We're here in Medellin, Colombia for the America's Championship of 2022. We'll be back in just 2 minutes. Welcome back to the second quarter of this pool round match of the America's Championship 2022. USA inbounding. Hutcherson gets the first try of the quarter. Cardozo over the top of Gomez. And that's a turnover. Lee Fredette, number 1, will inbound to Sarah Adam, number 4. Joe Jackson, number 3, on the floor as well as Montrarius Hutcherson, who's number 7. Argentina in the key. attacked. Adam takes the corner. Fredette opened that up wide. Cardozo gets it in to Fernandez, who they flub the exchange back on the give and go, and USA will get the ball back again. Not the way Argentina wanted to start this quarter. Adam, number 4, will take it up to the top. Call a play. And they'll attack. She slips through untouched. Cardozo looking for Gomez. Over the top of Gomez once again. Adam tries to grab it. Can't do it. But they're saying Hutcherson's probably the last person who touched it. So Argentina will inbound. Finally gets it in to Fredette. That's a turnover. Fredette trying to get to Adam. Adam slowing it down. Looking to get rid of it. Hutcherson crosses the line. Makes it 20-8. USA over Argentina. Only a minute 12 into this quarter. Gomez, it's the first try for Argentina. Appears to be an equipment issue. But that'll be a coach's timeout now called by USA. Joe Delagrave pulling his team over. So the equipment issue of Juan Cruz taken care of. So he'll go back to the sideline. And Argentina calls for substitutions. It's time for me to go to rugby practice. If I'm going to Grand Rapids, which I'm not, it'll be a long drive. Took an hour and a half to get here from the airport. Pretty beautiful drive, though, especially the last half of it. Here comes the inbound. Number 8, Castro looking for the ball. It ends up going to number 1, Manuel Herrera, whom they call Torito, the little bull. I'm pretty sure that's how that translates. I will slaughter Spanish for you numerous times this week if you stick around. Sarah Adam, the inbound from Fredette. And they call a play. Try something different this time. Let's see. On the attack. Adam around the corner. Fredette opening that up once again. Inbound over the top. Torito. Bump pass. And they'll call that contact made by the player who flipped over because he flipped and touched someone. That is not a penalty on the player who hit him. It's a player on Manuel. Torito. Looks like you got them put back together, but it will be USA ball. Fredette. Fredette valuable. Good inbound from the sideline as a 1, plus he's quick. And you've seen him open up those corners like this, setting those picks for the offense. He's having a good tournament. U.S. was going to drop back to the key. Now they're not. Now they are. Now they're back on. Even though Manuel couldn't catch it, Argentina got the ball back, but someone left the court. And it's Sarah Adam. Substitutions come in for USA. I see number 12, Gastaldi, out there for Argentina. He's been out there a while, but I haven't had a chance to get to him. Fredette seems to have some tape issues, but they got him fixed up. Out and in goes Juan Manuel, and he will turn the ball over to the United States. You have to cross with 2 wheels. If you cross with 1 and then that wheel comes back on the court, you have made a mistake and you will lose the ball. O'Neal gets the pass, able to protect it and get across for the try. Cardozo. Cross half. Sorry, I'm not boring you, am I? Not getting enough sleep here. Adam will inbound. Mason Simons. Held up. That picker is on him. Now he's off. Running out of time. That's 12 seconds, but he threw it to Adam, so not going to worry about it that time. Looking for an inbound here. Manuel. Gets it across. Cardozo trying to protect the ball. Fredette knocks it out, but he gets it back. Adam tries to push him across. Simons actually saves him. Lots of arms coming in. Gets it into Torito. Cardozo flips it over. Adam got a piece of it. And now it's loose. Simons comes away with it. Looking for Adam. She's got Cardozo in front of her, but she also has Fredette. .346 left in this quarter. Clock shouldn't be running yet, though. 26-17 USA. Manuel hands the ball off to Cardozo. Manuel gets it away. And that's Castro taking it across the line. I think that's his first try. First try of the weekend, or the week, I guess. It's not really a weekend. Josh O'Neal from Mason Simons. O'Neal comes around. He will take this one across on his own. Adam with the pick. Castro will inbound. We have a technical foul? Or was that a bench timeout? I think it was a bench timeout. Or, sorry, a coach's timeout. My nomenclature. Check and make sure that not being harassed. So Argentina struggling in this game, 27-11. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the second quarter. USA still sitting on the sideline. They inbound while USA still sits on the sidelines. Apparently the referees felt they'd given them enough notice. Number 9 of Argentina, Zambrano. At the line, gets it across. Pass from Gomez. And Argentina makes it 27-12. Simons, head fake. He loves that move. Now Simons slowing it down. 2:31 left on the game clock for the first half. Corey Puderbaugh in. And he'll take it across with 13 left on the shot clock. Zambrano inbounds to Gomez. Gomez can't get around Joe Jackson, and he calls timeout. He only had 4 seconds left to get it over, and he didn't see an opportunity. It was a good call. So USA calling to drop back in the key. So that's exactly what they will do. O'Neal and Jackson in the corners. Mason Simons with the long reach in the middle. And Corey Puderbaugh playing what we call the chaser. His job is to keep someone out of the key. Someone who's a ball threat. Zambrano gets it back into Gomez. And he's led down by Cruz. And now U.S. attacks. Puderbaugh puts him down. And that is a turnover. Argentina, not sure about that call, thinking maybe it was a spin, but he didn't turn. Puderbaugh throwing that trunk into that hit. O'Neal inbounds. Simons gets the cross block. Now Puderbaugh with the pick and roll. Sets another pick. We almost lost Gomez again. Sitting awful high in that chair. USA counting down the shot clock, 3 seconds. And Puderbaugh across the line with a little help from Zambrano, who gets the ball back, gets across the line, hit by Simons, and that is over and back as Simons adds insult to injury by catching the pass. O'Neal trying to decide which court he has to do this from. Simons backing his way in. Gives it to Puderbaugh. 1:21 left in the half. 23-12. Or is that 29-12? I think it's 29-12. USA clearly in command of this game. 20 left on the shot clock. USA now just working it down, trying to get that last goal, that all-important last goal. Joe Jackson opens up that corner completely. 3 seconds on the shot clock and 50 seconds on the game clock. It's 30-12. Ooh, he almost went across that line. That would have been a turnover. Gomez brings it down. Don't seem to be running a play here. Puderbaugh reaching. It's the possession arrow in favor of Argentina, meaning that ball will be Argentina's coming out of half unless the USA gets a held ball. Puderbaugh's got it. 27 seconds left. They want to run this down. 2-on-2 shouldn't be a problem for the speedster Puderbaugh and the wingspan that Simons has. Oh, that was very close to a held ball, which would have been a bad thing for Argentina. They score with 3 seconds left. Gomez throws the pass, but that's the end of the first half. 5 minutes from now, we will come back off with quarter three. Score is 31 USA, 13 Argentina at this World Wheelchair Rugby America's Championship game here in Medellin, Colombia. My name is Dave Mangin. We'll be back with you in a little over 4 minutes. We've got about 1 minute left in this halftime break here in Medellin, Colombia. This is the third game of the America's Championship 2022. World Wheelchair Rugby. We've seen the United States beat Colombia, Canada beat Brazil. This game is Argentina versus the United States. Coming up after this, you'll see at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, Brazil and Chile. And the final game of the day is Colombia, Canada. Score of this game is 31-13. USA on top. We're getting ready to start. Argentina will inbound. Ignacio, number 3, will do the honors. See number 10 for Argentina, but I do not see him on a roster. I do not have a current roster. I don't know why, but that's okay. We'll work with what we got. I'll just call him 10. Cardozo, stuck between Dunn and Melton. Well, stuck. I say stuck, but not truly stuck. Both teams trying to get a position. I'm not sure what they're waiting on. The referees are looking at each other. And I always see the table official has her hand up. It means they're not ready or they need help. No, the table official is standing up. So the floor official has sent both teams back to the bench. USA's bringing out, looks like Chuck Melton, number 2. Liz Dunn, number 20. Sarah Adam, number 4. And Montrarius Hutcherson would be number 7. Argentina with pretty much the same line they had, other than 10. Cardozo, 7. Manuel, number 1. And I can't see the other number, so I'll tell you when I get it. The clocks are all set, but I got officials facing the other way, so I don't know what's going on. I am as in the dark as you. But I do know that as a player, that delays like this are frustrating. But clearly it's necessary. They wouldn't do it if they didn't have to. There are rules about delays. We don't want delays. We can avoid them, but stuff's got to work. Kind of looks like they're having trouble controlling something from the scorers table. Coach Joe Delagrave over there asking what's going on. He seems satisfied with his explanation. I had the opportunity to wander around the city a little bit last night, did a little shopping, picked up some snacks and a charger for my iPad. Saw some people playing music. It's really a cool city. Medellin, 4 million people. I believe the second largest city here in Colombia. Bogota being over 9 million people. both set kind of on a plateau surrounded by mountains. So on your way in, it's pretty gorgeous coming down the mountains, looking at the city and how it's spread out around the edges of the mountains. And we're on the circle, and then, when you get in, you're surrounded by mountains. This morning, mountains were buried in clouds, so you could see peaks every once in a while and some of the mountains, but it's just really, truly amazing. And the venue we're in is right across the street from the hotel, so we just pushed over here. Looks like we're going back to the action, as it were, back starting of the third period. And we're off. Inbound intercepted. Sarah Adam having a great tournament so far. She'll take the first try of the third quarter. Cardozo. Protecting the ball. Adam reaching in there. Trying to get it out. And he does to Chuck Melton of USA. And Hutcherson will take it across the try line. Ignacio unable to hang on to it there from the ref. Get it back. Cardozo slowly leading his team up to face the key defense of the United States. Manuel trying to work around Liz Dunn. He does. He brought her outside the key and then came around the outside back into the middle. Got that pass. Melton inbounds. Gets it back after Hutcherson passes it. And that Hutcherson pass turns into a Melton try. Ignacio to Manuel. Who gets it out. Fight for the ball. Hutcherson comes up with it. They'll take it all the way back. 6:24 left in the quarter. 35-14, USA leads Argentina. Cardozo looking to his bench for some help. Swiped by Hutcherson. Melton comes out to help. Goes back, takes his corner. Ball touched by Sarah Adam. It'll be Argentina ball. And USA will substitute 3 players. Chuck Melton will stay on the floor. Lee Fredette, number 1, comes back along with Eric Newby, number 9. And 22, Corey Puderbaugh. Ignacio looking for someone to pass to. Timeout called. Argentina will go to the bench, try and figure out what to do next. Our next game, as I said earlier, will be Brazil, Chile. Chile, the newest team here in South America, in this tournament anyway. Had the opportunity to see some of those guys when we were down in Lima. There's a clinic down there. Started up some new teams, Paraguay, Uruguay, They're trying to start 6 new teams. I'm not sure how many of them ended up creating leagues. And they get the try there. Ignacio gets across. He's got a ball coming, newbie, right over his shoulder. He gets a try. Ignacio looking to inbound. Cardozo has Puderbaugh on top of him. He knows he won't beat that one-on-one. Looking for a pick. He's got one. Actually put himself in a good position. And that's Manuel, who gets the try. Referee will fix the cone. Looks like somebody bumped into it. There's a very specific position it's supposed to be in. It's supposed to be on that white line, but not on the key, which is that gray line that you see. Melton. Holding. So it looks like we have Manuel in someone's lap again. But that wasn't on him. They called holding, gave him the try, so it must have been on USA. Cardozo. Stuck on his own picker. Gets it over the top. And the try scored by Manuel. Gosh, how did he go over the line sideways? Somebody must have hit him. Melton inbounding. Newbie up top. Puderbaugh taking it up court. He's got Manuel on him. Cardozo goes up to Melton, who gets a score. Chuck Melton, number 2. Ignacio, the ref, throws the ball into his lap again, and it bounces out because he was trying to control his chair. And now USA back on the press, comes out of the key. Cardozo looking for some help. He's got Ignacio. And Puderbaugh kind of was all over him there. I'm surprised he didn't get a call for that. But 12 seconds, that's a turnover. USA will take that ball. Argentina calling for substitution. This is Fernando Gomez, not Joselino Gomez that we saw earlier, number 20. Cardozo gets a hit in, but Melton still going. Got newbie in front of him. Hands it off to Puderbaugh. Puderbaugh gets across the try line. Gomez gets it in to Cardozo. Cardozo trying to get out of the backcourt, but he's got 3 USA players in front of him. And across the line, fights Manuel. He's protecting the ball, and they're coming for it. Right into the hands of Fredette, who gives it back to Puderbaugh. And Puderbaugh will not waste no time to get that up to newbie. 39-17 with half of this final quarter in the books. USA now on the attack. Cardozo gets across half, but not very far. And now he's looking for help so he doesn't get stuck. The pressure of USA causing turnover after turnover. 12 seconds, 10 seconds for no dribble. Newbie brings it across half. Number 9 runs into Manuel. Hooter ball. Looking to set up a play. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Passes to Fredette. And picks up the drop pass and brings it home himself. Coach might have something to say to him about that pass a little later. Cardozo trapped against the sideline. Calls timeout. Argentina looking for substitutions. USA looking at substitutions. 3 minutes and 7 seconds left in this third game. Right? Or is this the third? Oh, boy. It's bad if I don't know. 41-17, USA on top of Argentina. Looks like the table's having problems again. Or do they have it okay? Oh, she was indicating that the minute was over for the coach's timeout. So Argentina comes back with Fernandez to inbound. Cardozo, Juan Cruz, and Joselino Gomez, number 30, who's in the key, waiting for a pass, running out of time. Simons gets that pass, throws it up to Adam. Sarah Adam coasting across the try line. Inbound to Cardozo. Corner opened up by Gomez. Cardozo doesn't see it. He's going after the other corner and gets that. Cruz giving him an opportunity. Ball's in. Newbie to Adam. Gomez on her. Simons trying to set a pick. Cardozo, but passed over the top of him. Josh O'Neal. And USA again drops back into the key. 2 minutes, 28 seconds left in the quarter. Gomez. Attacked by O'Neal. Cardozo comes out, helps him. Mason Simons reaching. He's got Fernandez over there, who scores the try despite Newbie backing into him. Just got those casters over the line. Newbie to Simons. Simons sends it up to Adams. Gomez almost there for that one. And Adams with the great pass. Newbie slows it down. Minute 47 left. 43-19. Adam over the top to Simons. Go back in for the score. Fernandez inbounds to Gomez. Joselino Gomez bringing the ball down. Cardozo trying to get some space in the key. There is none. Juan Cruz has that corner open by Newbie, but nobody sees it. Ball's loose, and somebody left the court. Who is it? Who is going to the penalty box, or is that a turnover? Looks like it was Argentina. I'm guessing that was Juan Cruz. So O'Neal inbounds to Adams. who gives it back to him. And Cardozo intercepts, looks for the foul. And gets the goal, the try from Gomez. They call it a penalty try. Somebody drops something. Looks like it could be, I don't know, it's a box. Pit crew out to change the tire of O'Neill. Adam waiting to inbound. Sarah Adam, a 3.5. Highest classification you can have in rugby and still play. Gets it to Newby. Newby gets swiped at. Juan Cruz, instead of keeping his hands on the wheel and keeping that pick, he stuck his hands in there. And Newby got away. So he's across half. Adam now with the ball. And equipment. Newby apparently has a flat. So he calls equipment timeout. Switching things up. I believe that's Sarah Leonard. Newby gets the inbound from O'Neill. Patiently dribble. Looking for a good pass. Gets it to Adam, who's attacked right away by Gomez. USA counting down the shot clock. 23 on the game clock, 3 on the shot clock. And they call timeout just before the shot clock expires. So with 20 seconds left in the game clock, USA has 15 seconds to score. By rule, if you call timeout with less than 15 seconds on the shot clock, you get 15 more seconds. So this is an opportunity, if you have timeouts left, to use those timeouts in a positive way. Keep the ball out of the hands of the other team. And another timeout called with 14 seconds on the shot clock. And I believe that is so that they can just run things out. They may or may not score. They don't need to. Simons gets it, tries to get it to Adam, turns it over. Gomez looking to get a last score in here. 4 seconds, 3. Oh, Cardozo unable to get around the corner. And the referee says that is the end. The clock expired. And yes, they will call that the end of it. 44-20. We got a 2-minute break here. USA in the lead. Here at the WWR America's Championship in Medellin, Colombia. My name is Dave Mengen. This game has one more quarter. And after this game, if I could see through all these messages, who will we see? We will see Brazil and Chile. And that game is scheduled for 5 p.m. Welcome back to the fourth quarter of this game between the United States and Argentina. Score is currently 44-20. And the game clock has already started, and we haven't even put the ball in the hands of a player. Okay, there we go. Back to 8 minutes. Inbound by Joe Jackson into the hands of Sarah Adam. And she will get the first one. Gomez bringing the ball up court with Fernandez, Cardozo, and Cruz. That will stay Argentina's ball. Last touched by a USA player. And Cardozo calls for the inbound. USA content to let him come onto the floor. Over the top, Gomez gets it to Fernandez. And now Fredette will inbound to Puderbaugh. Puderbaugh far on his pick. Gets around Fernandez. He's got Adam in the corner, and he'll take it. Sarah Adam. On the sheet again. USA dropping back in the key. 7 minutes left in this fourth quarter. This being the third game of the first day of the World Wheelchair Rugby America's Championship. Gomez trying to get around. Can't get the corner. Sees something in the middle, nothing there. And 10, no dribble, means USA will take over. Joe Jackson, number 3, gets it out to Adam 4. To Puderbaugh, 22, who drops it. Cardozo picks it up. And Gomez catches the pass, looks back to see if his team's ready, and scores the try. Fernandez upset. Puderbaugh coming off that pick. Adam off to the races. Gets another one. 6:17 left in the game. 47-22. USA in control. Gomez trying to get into the middle of that key. Cardozo gives it to him as he backs across the line. Joe Jackson again to inbound. Looking for Adams. She's not there. Tries to get to Puderbaugh. Doesn't. Gomez picks it up. Gomez trying to fight his way out. Can't. Turns it around. Cardozo now with the ball. Gomez gets away. Gomez has his corner. He has what he wants. Cardozo needs to get into a position to give it to him. And Joe Jackson almost knocks that one away. But Gomez able to get across the line and hang on to the ball. Timeout, USA. A coach's timeout called by Joe Delagrave, coach of USA. Last time we met in one of these scenarios was the Parapans. It would have been 3 years ago. USA took home the gold. Canada the silver, and Colombia has the bronze. It's Colombia's second bronze medal, both in parapans. And Argentina coming out the floor. They're ready to go. USA is going to use up that whole minute. Coach wants to talk to them about tightening things up. So Sarah Adam hustling her around the corner. And Puderbaugh inbounding. Shoots the long ball to Joe Jackson. Seems like that was designed. Jackson able to get there on a shoestring. Good hustle there by Jackson. Cardozo trying to get to the middle. Doesn't have it. Oh, to Gomez, but Gomez unable to handle the hot pass. Referee had to jump over the wall there. Catch that one. Jackson looking for Adam. She's in position. Over the top to Puderbaugh. Nice pass. Jackson, I believe, also a 1. When you have a 1 who can inbound like that, frees up your other ball handlers. Cardozo, Matias brings the ball down. Puderbaugh meets him and reaches. Tries to pop that ball out. Corner is not there. Adam opens it up. Now it's there. Maybe not. I thought Cruz was going to set in there. Now the corner's there. Cruz got it. Cardozo trying to get to the other side. Pass made to Fernandez, and he gets across the line. 4 minutes, 41 seconds left in this game. USA in control. Adam brings it down court. Fernandez locks her up. Now he's reaching for the ball. Puderbaugh's got it. Looking for an exit. Cardozo gets his hand in there, pops it out, but Puderbaugh's got it back. Gomez has the corner held. Puderbaugh working it around. Shot clock down to 8 as he scores. Ball brought down again by Cardozo. Cardozo has that corner, but he's not trying it. I thought Fernandez has that corner now. Not sure why he's not going for it. And it's a turnover. Fighting for the ball, gets fouled. Is Fredette by Gomez. And Gomez will go spend some time in the penalty box. Substitutions coming from both teams. Although I don't think Argentina can make their move because they've got a guy in the penalty box. Eric Newby, number 9, inbounds to Simons. Cardozo goes to Simons, who puts on his signature head fake. Newby gets spun. And now Argentina has 2 players in the penalty box, although that should have been a penalty goal, so Gomez should stay where he is, and the other player, Fernandez, who committed the crime, will probably stay on the floor. Newbie getting fixed up here. Fernandez going in there, telling no hard feelings. He didn't intend to spin him. It's kind of incidental. Newbie kind of slowed up, and I don't think he expected to make that contact. Neither of them did. So that's it. Penalty, try. So the player in the box stays for the rest of his 2 minutes. And the pass is unable to be touched. So USA will get it right down in the corner on the power play. Got some pigeons flying around in here. Open air stadiums. Simons to Newbie. Newbie and Melton talking about what they want to do here. Cardozo getting up in their faces. 3 minutes left. Newbie to Melton. Melton hooked up by Fernandez. And Simons will score with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. And Gomez comes back on the court. Gomez, coming out of the penalty box, calls for inbounder. And now we have a timeout. I believe it is Argentina, so they can substitute some players. All right, now the inbound comes from Castro. And Cardozo does not get a rest, even though we've got 3 new players out there for Argentina. He's going to get to play out the whole thing. Newbie looking to reach at the ball. And it looks like Castro crossed the line without the ball. Turnover. USA will inbound from the corner. Two minutes, 25 seconds left in this game. 52-25 is the score. USA on top. Eric Newbie with the ball. Chuck Melton out there helping him. Castro and Cardozo playing defense, but to no avail. Castro gets it into Newbie. Intercepts the pass and scores the try. Manuel, number 1, coming up the court. He's got Castro on the inside, gets the ball to him. Can Castro get in? Gets hit from behind and gets the try. Manuel does that for him. Newbie hit from behind but gets away with the ball. Following Joe Jackson up the court. Jackson stops. Take Manuel out of there. Gastaldi, number 12. And the ball goes to Simons, who catches the pass behind him. 1 minute, 26 seconds remain in this game. 55 USA, 26 Argentina. Cardozo, Matias. Looking for some help. Gets the ball. And Manuel, on Manuel. The try for Argentina. Simons calls for the inbound. Looking to throw with some momentum there. Simons turns too hard, misses the pass. He had a defender he was trying to knock off of him, kind of threw his hips into his turn, trying to get rid of that guy. Wasn't ready for the pass, I think. Oh, Newbie almost got his fingers on that one. Manuel protecting the ball. Melton reaching in and got the foul. Newbie will sit in the box for the offense. Over the top. Manuel gets the ball over to Cardoso. Gets the try. Newbie now will inbound. Melton with the ball. Gets it back to Newbie. He's got Mason Simons up top. Simons slowing it down. 28 seconds left in the game. 55-29. Simons getting in dribble. No shot clock. 13 seconds left. Working his way toward the goal. Gives it to Newbie. Newbie sitting at the line protecting the ball. Wants to get that last score with 4 seconds left. 3.7 says the game clock. And Argentina will be content to finish this one as is. And that is your third game of the Americas Championship here in Medellin, Colombia. I am Dave Mengen. I hope you will come back. We have another game coming up soon. It is Brazil, Chile. And that game will start at 5 p.m. Eastern and Colombia time. Hope to see you then.